There's a lie most capable people believe. If you're good enough, someone will find you. If the work is strong enough, opportunity will follow. I call this the talent trap. And let me tell you this, it is one of the most expensive ideas in modern careers. That's what we're chatting about today. Now, I'm going to talk about this through the lens of public and professional speaking because it's the example in the world that I know best. But if your work depends on being chosen, trusted, or remembered, this applies to you just as much. Here's what you need to know. Public speaking is not the Olympics. It's not a talent contest where the best will automatically win. The bad news is that the world is full of brilliant, unsuccessful speakers. Heck, the world is full of brilliant, unsuccessful people. The real bottleneck isn't talent, it's invisibility. When you start out in a public-facing career, you inherit something whether you like it or not, an invisibility cloak.
I'm invisible?
I remember when I was learning to motorcycle, my trainer, Malcolm, told me that when I get onto the bike, I should assume that nobody can see me. Not because they're malicious, but because I'm in a small, dressed in black, matching the road. And that if I assume that I'm invisible, I will ride differently and I'll take responsibility for being seen. Well, careers work the same way now. It doesn't matter how good you are if nobody knows you exist. Look, we've all been sold the same lie, right? If you build it, they will come. They won't.
Why not? Why not?
You can build the most beautiful city in the desert, perfectly designed, world-class in every way, and it will sit empty if nobody knows it exists. Excellence does not travel on its own. You have to go and fetch people. And this is where most get stuck. Because, well, because fetching people feels cringe. There's a reason for that, and somebody else has explained it way better than I ever could. So watch this.
What you are forgetting is that everyone who is now cool or good at something has at some point had to climb Cringe Mountain. What is Cringe Mountain? So this little purple guy, that's you, right? And this is Cringe Mountain. And you have to walk up Cringe Mountain, and then you start descending into the land of cool. But you can't get to the land of cool without going over Cringe Mountain. Anyone who laughs at you for being cringe, they're looking up at you from here. They're looking up at you laughing. They haven't even started climbing. What do they have to say?
That feeling she's describing isn't a personal failing, it's the entry fee. Cringe Mountain is the price of visibility, and everybody who succeeds in a public space climbs it. Now, if you're a speaker, this part matters. You think you're marketing yourself, but my friend, you're not. You're just marketing a business that happens to share your name. You're marketing your speaking practice. Here's the reality. Nobody feels embarrassed talking about a company's clients, results, or momentum. But the moment that company is fronted by a human, suddenly we pretend marketing is immoral. Or at the very least, cringe as all hell. It isn't. It's professional.
I am very professional.
Once you understand that your expertise lives inside a business, everything changes. Marketing stops feeling fake. Consistency starts to matter. Data starts to matter. Who you're for matters more than how clever your talk is. Now listen. Talent still matters, but talent without visibility is just potential quietly decaying. If this idea is landing, the next step isn't polishing the work. It's learning how to build a platform that makes the work visible.
I'm so ready.
Now, that's exactly what we try to do inside Story to Stage. It's a speaker mentorship program for people at any stage, including beginners, who want to be more than just good on stage. We don't just work on talks, we help you figure out how to build a speaking practice with talks that people want to buy. And it's the same shift we help people make, whether you're a speaker or building a career or an executive or an entrepreneur, realizing that leadership without visibility is optional only, and only if irrelevance doesn't bother you.
I need to stay relevant, Xiomara.
The talent trap is comforting. It lets you believe that the system is unfair instead of incomplete. The truth is so much simpler than that. Talent isn't rare, but visibility is. And the moment you accept that, your career stops waiting to be discovered and starts being built. So, get building.